Hey guys, Cubehamster here with a new video. Yeah, I know I have not, you guys haven't heard from me for a while. Um, have honestly not been playing Minecraft a lot lately. Kind of got a bit bored. I'm 100% sure I'm gonna go back to it because this is like the fifth time I took a break. Um, but yeah, as you can see, I'm in a different game now, and a lot of you guys have asked me frequently um, about my avatar on YouTube and what it was from. Well, it's actually from a character I have in this game, Eve Online. Um, so this is Ayumi Sang. That's my character name in Eve. Um, it's yeah, a character I made 6 years ago. So that's why it's not called Cube Hamster. That's my battleship. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Eve Online is a sort of sci-fi massive, and I mean massive, online multiplayer game. Let me just show you how massive it is. This is the solar system I'm currently in. It has planets, stargates, etc. But let's actually take a look at the star map. So let's zoom out. We are now in a solar system called Heck in the Minmatar, yeah, in the region Metropolis, in Minmatar space. Minmatar is one of the races, and every dot you see is a solar system, and yeah, they're all connected. And you can travel to each and every one of these. And at the moment, there's, I mean, I'm playing at a not so busy time during the day. There's about 20,000 people playing right now, but it peaks at like 40 or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, this game has been going strong since I think 2003. I'm not sure. So like this game has been going on for 10 years, but they keep improving it and improving it, and it looks amazing. So I go back to the ship now. This is one of my ships. This is a slow tanking, lots of damage ship. Now you might be wondering, what the hell is the point of Eve? Like what do you do? Well, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can do exploration. You can do mining. You can do PvP. This game is all about PvP, and not easy peasy squeezy PvP, but like hardcore PvP. In any other MMORPG, if you die, you just respawn without any issue. Here, this ship you see in front of me um, took me probably like 2 months to to get all the stuff needed to fit there and to buy the hull, etc. And if I engage someone in this ship and I lose, that's basically 2 months out of the window. Now, with these ships, what you can do is you can actually let me get another ship. I really like this ship. It's called the Curse. Let's actually enter the ship hangar. So this is my ship. It is basically what you do is you there's different slots on your ship. You get high slots, high power slots, medium power slots, and low power slots. And you can, if I go to the market, I was looking for a stealth bomber. Let's get rid of that for a moment. And we go to ship equipment. You can basically fit your ship with whatever you want. So you can basically work out what sort of purpose you want. If you're going to fly alone, if you're going to fly with friends. Now that's a big deal. And like the best way to thrive in this game is to get a large group of people and do stuff together. But yeah, there's like so many blasters and turrets and stuff that you can fit on your ship. It's completely ridiculous. Like the amount of stuff you can fit on for shooting and for tanking, and you can tank with your shield. You can tank with your I'm already. If you're new to this game, the learning curve is like a learning cliff. But yeah, at the moment, what I'm doing is I recently joined a corporation, basically guild, you could say, and we have 1,394 members, and probably growing up to be one of the biggest corporations in EVE, and mostly noobs, like people that started playing today, yesterday, last week. This corp got this amount of members in roughly a week, 1.5 weeks, something like that. Yeah, we're teaching. We're like helping each other out, showing the newbies on what to do, what you could fit on your ship, doing a little PvP training, and we're getting straight into the action. We are at war with God knows how many other corporations. As you can see, it's completely ridiculous. So yeah, we're fighting with a lot, a lot of people. And the thing is, though, like they are flying ships worth millions and millions of ISK. That's like the in-game currency. And we got like a fleet of 100 newbies that flying cheap stuff. But we die a lot. Like the last, I don't even want to know the last count. It's getting completely ridiculous. I think we lost like 3,000 to 5,000 ships, something like that. And we killed like I don't know. Let's say we killed like 300 ships. But the thing is, though, I mean, it's all newbies. So let me just get one of the recent losses. This guy. Let me see if this is a good example. Might not be. This guy. Oh. Can I check his name? There we go. This guy started playing. Oh, this character is actually old. Oh, bad example. Like even the experienced players are flying cheap ships for the lols. Let's check out this guy. This guy started playing. That's also an older character. What else we have? What about this guy? Yeah, this guy is 7 days old. Well, a bit older, but pretty new. But yeah, if you get a fleet up, and you get a fleet up with like 100 people, it's quite entertaining. So let's undock. Let me just show you sort of what the game looks like. It is actually quite good. Okay, so there's a war target outside the station now. No, I'm not interested in engaging him, so screw that. He's probably not even going to try and lock me up, to be honest. So let's actually warp away. Now the distances in this game are in astronomical units. So there is another station there which is 0.11 astronomical units away. The lines you see right now is I selected a route to fly to a different system, which I'm actually not going to do right now. But I would fly to that star, and then go to that star, and that one, etc. So let's warp to one of the planets. It's kind of difficult for me to show you the depth of this game because it's completely insane. So if we take a look at the market now, I'm not pretty much, like everything you see on the market is being sold by players, and like there's economics, people that study economics could have done studies on this game, because like for a small amount of people, price fluctuations and you know, demand and that sort of stuff is yeah, it's quite vital for how it is in real life as well. It is kind of amazing. Now what you can also do is you can set up some bases on planets. Let's go into planet mode. You can build all the ships, all the modules you can build in game by, let me go, like I'm just this is like the lousiest introduction to Eve ever, but I'm just gonna roll with it anyway. So let's actually warp to one of the asteroid belts in the system. Now, like, you have to earn money in this game. It's all about the ISK. I don't have that much at the moment. I've been spending quite a lot. What people could do, you could mine the asteroid belts, use the minerals you get to construct modules for ships, ship equipment, POSs, that's like player-owned stations at moons and stuff. You could do moon mining, you could do exploration. Okay, so there's a guy actually mining here. So let's actually take a look at him. If the module loads. I'm playing at pretty high settings now, so I guess it's a bit slow. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that was silly. So he's in a retriever, and he's mining. What's he mining? Let's see. Scordite with a mining laser, and he's gonna probably either sell that on the market, or he's gonna use that to build stuff for himself. I don't know. Let's actually. I'm gonna go back to dock up. What also tends to happen is that people need goods transferred from point A to point B. So people would fly. Could actually go to a gate and sort of see the activity there. People would transfer goods for others. Now, another big thing in this game is pirates. You actually have pirates in this game that are out to kill you. Now, we are currently in a high security sector, which means that unless you are at war with me, you can't really engage me the way it is. Oh, the war target is still busy there. I'm not sure if he's engaging anyone or something, but... Oh, he's targeting me. Why are you targeting me? Is that a good idea? But yeah. Let's see, let me just check local, if he's alone or if he has friends, because if I engage him and his buddies show up, I could be screwed. Yeah, there's one other guy in local. This guy is flying. He's not as fast as I am. He's been blowing up my friends though. What do you want, man? Just flying here. Leave me alone. So the reason he's not engaging me is because he'll get an aggression timer, which means that he won't be able to dock up in the station. Whereas if I aggress him, I'll get an aggression timer, and then if his friend undocks with, I don't know, some ridiculous ship, that's gonna hurt me because I'm a bit vulnerable right now. I do have a friend here though. I'm not sure what he's flying. What is he flying? Come on. He is, oh, that's actually the CEO of the corporation that's just hanging around here. Interesting. Now, I'm actually gonna engage this guy for the lols and see what happens. Let's see if we can get some drones out. He's probably just gonna dock up anyway, but... Oh, my cap is running low. So what this ship does is it drains the capacitor of yeah. Okay, so you see he's taking damage now. Now I'm pretty sure he's gonna dock up. Yeah, there we go. So he chickened out, which is not weird. I mean, I can't blame him. He would have died if he would have engaged me there. and that would have caused the loss of a ship and the loss of a lot of money. But yeah, anyways, I got distracted. I wanted to actually go to one of the gates. So let me just pull back my drones, because I have a missile launcher. I didn't use it there, but that's not my main form of damage. I use drones to engage people. Now, if we go to one of the stargates, which is like the gates leading to the different stars in the universe, you'll see it's bursting with activity. You know, people flying from point A to point B, transferring goods, etc. And like I said, we are now currently in high sec, so unless there's a war target, you're at war with someone, people, and they can engage you, but the police will come and kill the person that's doing that quite fast. It happens though, it happens quite a lot. If you're transferring something very valuable, then people tend to take the risk of blowing you up if the returns are high enough. But if you're new to the game, oh look, here he is. Okay. I'm gonna get a bit closer to the gate. Like damage-wise, that guy actually probably does more damage than me, but I'm trying to show the game here. Stop being a douche. Okay, so let's go to one of these systems. There we go. Let's actually go to the next gate as well. Just gonna leave that guy behind me. Let's see if there's any war targets in the system now. So I'm flying quite a fast ship now, so I'm not really too worried about getting caught anywhere, as long as I don't do anything stupid. Yeah, but anyways, what I was saying, we are in high sec, and there's also lower security systems. Oh. And these lower security systems give room for pirates to engage you. They will get they will basically get a hit on their security status. Each player has a neutral security status when they start playing, and if your security status gets too low, you will no longer be able to get into high sec, and then at that point you can sort of classify yourself as being a pirate. So that's a low security system. So let me actually go to the map. So that's these little orange dots. Now, as you could have seen earlier, all this red stuff outside. Oh, this guy really trying to show stuff here, damn it. Now, this guy really wants... I should probably just duck up because I'm showing stuff. But all this red stuff you see here is actually called nullsec. There is no security there. There's no laws there. People can shoot you, people can murder you, and this gives room for some interesting stuff, because this space, all this space, or a lot of this space, is actually owned by by different alliances, like people actually organizing, taking a part of the space, getting up their own stations, etc. So let me see if I can actually, so let's see. Let me get a big alliance. So, for instance, Pandemic Legion is a pretty big alliance. See if they have any space at the moment. So they have a couple systems there. The blue systems, they're owned by them. Let's see if we have any. Okay, we're currently in Heck. Let's see if we can. I'm not even gonna go in the game, so just flying like this. Let's see what's other big stuff. I haven't played that much recently, so am I warping or am I gonna get engaged by this guy? Yeah, I'm warping. Okay, so I'm fine. So this is actually an NPC. Can't see if they are actually showing me. I'm pretty sure the Angel Cartel has stuff. I'm such a nub. Let's go Omar then. Okay. Oh, there we go. So the Angel Cartel, they live in Curse. That's an NPC corporation. You see these little blue dots. That's their area. Against all authorities, I think that's a pretty big alliance as well. Let's see if they have any. Okay, so I see stuff here. No. map is just so freaking big. Okay, that's the name of all the regions. No stars. Region. Actual color. I'm like the worst person to show you guys this. But yeah, pretty much different regions have different controls, and these big alliances they fight each other over control in these alliances. Now, what sort of ships can you get? That's a good question. Well, there's 4 different races in Eve. You have the sort of religious Amar. They yeah, they were I think one of the first, according to history, to emerge from to get into space travel. Then there is the Caldari, which is sort of a military dictatorial society, and there's the Galente, which is sort of liberal, freedom, etc. Society, and then there's the Minmatar, which is former slaves from the Amar that freed themselves. Now each race has their own types of ships. So the smallest ships you'll find in Eve are the frigates. Now these ships look quite nice. You can fit them out with guns and afterburners and that sort of stuff. Then if we move up a bit, we'll get to the destroyer class. It's also still quite small. Let me show you, I don't know, the Caldari Corax. This is a missile boat. As you can see, every ship gives bonuses to the different types of stuff. Then let's go up to the next class, the cruiser. Let's check Minmatar cruiser. So let's check, for instance, the I don't know, what's a cool one? Stabber. I think Stabber is really nice. Very fast, agile ship. The Rupture, this one is used for PvP a lot. It's quite sturdy, does a lot of damage. Now after the cruiser, as you can see, there's standard cruisers. There's also faction cruisers, so you can also get from even different races. For instance, the Cinnaball. This is a special cruiser. It's quite expensive. I'm not sure how much it's on the market right now. 274 mil. That would take me quite some time to get. There's also Tech 2 cruisers, etc. Then if we move up even more, we'll get to the battle cruiser size. So let's go, I don't know, to the Amar. Let's check out the Oracle. So this is one of the new battle cruisers they added recently, which is sort of a sniper boat. Lots of damage, quite squishy though. Sort of a glass cannon. And if we continue from there, we'll get to the battleships. Now let's go back to the, let's check out the Hyperion battleship. If it loads, there we go. It's quite massive. It looks awesome. Lots of damage. I actually flew, like the ship you saw in my hangar, that was actually a faction battleship called the Raven Navy issue. Looks a bit like this. I'm also a very big fan of, like I don't currently have one, but I think it looks awesome. The Scorpion, it's also called Dari. Now if you choose a race, you're not set to only fly ships from that race. You can train yourself to fly whatever. The way you level up in this game is it's not really like like in other games where you have to grind. You have to grind for skill points or anything like that. It doesn't work like that. Basically, what you do is say I wanted to train leadership skills and I wanted to level up armored warfare. That gives some, like every skill gives some sort of bonus. And I want to level it up to level 4. Then I would just say, hey, train now. And then it would take 1 hour, 1 day and 12 hours to train it to high level. Now, you know, training something to level 1. Let's see if I have an example. So training something from level 1 to level 2 doesn't really take that long. So you can see here 1 hour, 1 minute, etc. But the higher level you get, the longer it takes. And in order to level up, you don't even have to be in the game. You can just, yeah, even if you're not playing, yeah, the timer will still continue. Now, I'm not saying this is not a grindy game, because in a way it is kind of grindy. But you're not grinding for skill points. You are definitely, if you want to get better ships, you're grinding your wallet, trying to earn as much money as possible. And that could be, you know, smart trading, or like I already said, like all the stuff I mentioned. Scamming is also something that people tend to do a lot. Is perfectly legal in this game. Just part of the EVE universe. Just don't be stupid. Like, if you fall for a scam, it's your fault. Now, a lot of people do trading, so they check the prices. So I heard yesterday, tomorrow, you know, some new modules going to get released, and that's probably going to increase the price in this product. Or what people tend to do is, if in one region certain ships and stuff are cheap and they are more expensive, being sold for more money in different region, they would fly, you know, modules and ship to different regions to trade, to earn a lot of money. It's all quite interesting, like all the stuff you can do. And like I already said, there's blueprints in the game. So say I wanted to make a remote sensor dampener, then I check the blueprint and I see, oh, okay, this is the stuff I need. There's no extra material. I could also possibly upgrade it to get a Tech 2, so that's doing research to get a better remote sensor dampener, that sort of stuff. And then I'll need different stuff. It's like, it's quite insane. It's just funny though, because I'm not thinking, like, this isn't even all the space there. There's also something called wormhole space, where you go into a wormhole and you go into a separate pocket of space where you can find an alien technology that you can salvage and that sort of crap. Now, one of the main things people do is they run missions. There's NPC Corporation, so I'm now in the Boundless Creation Corporation, which is part of the Mimitar Republic. And you could run missions for agents, different types, and they earn you money. So you can shoot NPCs to earn money, do mining. It's all there. So that's another way people earn money. There's also a thing called faction warfare, where you basically the 4 races, the Minmatar, the Amar, the Kaldari, and Galente, they are at war with each other, and they're trying to kill each other. And that's also a way you can get into a lot of PvP while at the same time earning quite a bit of money. So it's interesting as well. I have not done this recently. It's quite hardcore. You tend to, you know, get murdered occasionally, and yeah, the reason I think I've not been too involved in that sort of stuff is because my character is quite upgraded, and I like to, you know, fly around with all these upgrades. And in faction warfare, if your player actually gets murdered, you lose all that stuff. So like all this together is probably roughly worth 1 bill. Now, as you can see, I only have 451 mil right now, so that would be quite a setback. I always play high risk, just saying. It's not recommended. But yeah, I hope I sort of, like, I've probably done like the most lousy job ever to show you, and I wish I could show you more of the combat right now. I mean, I did engage that Vexor a bit, but he chickened out. But yeah, it's quite nice. I'm hoping to get more footage of this game out there to show you more what it's like, and I will actually put a link in the description where, I mean, this game is pay to play, but you can get a 3-week free trial, so you can play this game for 3 weeks for free, and then if you like it, you I'm not sure how much it is right now per month. I don't think it's that much, and you can pay. You don't even need credit card if you're. It's also if you have a country that supports, you know, bank transfers, you can also do stuff like that. but yeah, it's quite nice. And like I said, we are currently, or I am currently in a newbie corporation, and we got massive amounts of people. There's always stuff going on. There's people that can help you learn stuff because the learning curve is quite steep. So yeah, I'll probably do a tutorial on how you can find our corporation, join, and what you have to do. And then yeah, once you're here and set up, we can do some stuff. We have a mumble. There's always people on there talking, doing stuff. So yeah. Now, unusual video. I hope that I didn't jabber too much, too long about everything, but yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I hope to actually see a lot of you guys try this out. I mean, 3-week free trial. You don't really have anything to lose, and if you like it, you can continue, and if you don't like it, you just stop. I mean, you're not. You can just stop. There's no. You don't have to give your credit card number or anything stupid like that. So yeah. Or you could possibly get another 3-week trial. I mean, you can get as many trials as you want, but you will have to make a new character. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.